Hello everyone, and welcome back to the third episode of our Dirt Rally 2 series. Last time out, we tackled the famous forests of Finland, where the margin between victory and wrapping an economy car around a tree were way too close for comfort, but we still managed to come away with our first ever rally victory. Now we're heading over to Perth and Kinross in Scotland. At first glance, I assumed Finland and Scotland would be pretty similar. They both have trees, mud, and what looks like a lot of tricky sectors, but I found out looks can be very deceiving. Where Finland's known for its rapid jumps and high-speed sections, Scotland is a bit tighter, it's got a bit more slipperiness to it, and it demands a whole different kind of precision. This one got a bit rough and required quite the effort from the entire team, but without spoiling too much, let's go ahead and jump in and see how we do. Alright, loading in to our first stage here. About 3.5 mile stage here in Scotland, 104 feet of elevation. Already a little bit more than we're used to in Finland. And look at this, lush forests. A lot of tight sectors, logs on the side of the track, just plenty of things to ruin our day. That's the theme of rally. Everyone's out to get you. And look at Big Bertha here, all reliable, looking to get us into the victory in the rally. Before we load in, we're going to take a quick overview of the weekend. We got 4 stages again. This next one is 8 miles long and almost 1,000 feet of elevation. Huge difference compared to Finland. Another 4.5 mile one. Another one that's just a little bit over 4.5 miles, and all of these, a lot of elevation changes. This one has 780 feet of elevation change. And off the bat, I'm thinking some of these stages are quite a bit longer than we dealt with in Finland. So I opted for the hard tires. You get less starting grip, but your grip is more consistent the entire time. This may have been a mistake, but you'll see what I mean. Loading into our first stage here, we're going to go ahead and go back to the first-person commentary for this one.
Keep right over 80, 3 left opens. Good luck.
You heard the co-driver. We got our starting calls, a little bit of a good luck call, and we're going to see how we fare for our first run in Scotland.
5,
Lights come on.
4,
3, 2, 1. Holding our revs, launch the car hard. We're in the dirt, and you see immediately a 3 left call. Opens, which means I throw it in and then the turn opens up. Still quite a bit of understeer, and you're going to see that a lot. These hard tires have no grip. As we try to get the car slowed down here for a square left, you see it actually wanting to turn to the right. The tire's very uncooperative at this point. We're going to try and get the car dialed in, and off the rip, look at the differences between Scotland and Finland. A lot of things on the outside of the track, a lot tighter of a track, and already a lot more slower corners. As someone leaves a drone in the middle of the stage for y'all that caught that. We got a 3 right extra long Titans, so we're going to get the car slowed down, throw it in, into a 3 left. So far nothing super tight yet, but we know what's coming throughout the stage. We're going to keep it pinned over 100. We have free reign for a couple seconds, get the car accelerated into a 4 left, runs 3. And look at that. Tackle it just like that. 3 right Titans come in, slow it down. We know it Titans right there. Over crest, over bump, over 70. Again, another quick section. Now we're just going to keep the car in, listen to the calls, try to get it locked in. Don't turn in enough for that 3. Actually clip the wheel on the rocks there. That could have been bad. It looks like we're still fighting with the car. Managed to get under control. Right into a 5 right. Rally is very unforgiving in this aspect. You have to recover the car. You're still listening to the calls coming ahead of you. You're never really in complete control, but ideally we'd like to be a little bit more in control than hugging the walls. As we're going to lock back in here, get listen to the calls. Open hairpin left, hard on the brakes, get the car slowed down. A little too hard as we have to accelerate into this corner. And this heavy car on hard tires and a hairpin, forget about it. These hairpins are going to be painfully slow. Even if I just yank the handbrake, there's really nothing to do to get these things turned around. And now we're going to power it up this big hill.
Caution, 3 left, keep in crest.
And look at that, blind 3 right over crest. We heard the call, just send it into there. A 6 left over crest. We got a little bit of a faster speed section here. Keep your foot down, slow the car down for this 3 left. Stay on the inside. Look at those tree stumps on the outside. If we hit those, it's going to be a bad day. And look at this. Free instruction for a couple seconds. Just pedal to the metal. We are 10 seconds behind the leader at the moment, so we have time to make up.
70,
look at this. Absolutely sending it through here. Got a 5 right coming up. Into a 4 left. Short, which means we just throw it around it. Super quick corner. There's quite the cliff on our right side that we have to account for as we're listening to these calls. That's why we're sticking more to the left hand of the stage. We don't have any calls so far that have told us to stick to the right, so we're going to just keep driving how we see the stage with the notes that we hear. 60 into 2 right. come into here, slow the car down. We know that there's a following one, so we slow the car down even more to make sure that we make this one right here. Make sure we hit that. Actually get a little bit of oversteer, send it back on the power. Heard that don't cut call, and we know why. There were some rocks on the inside of the stage there, and look at this. We understeer a little bit coming out of here, and our tires go over the edge of this cliff. We're going to go ahead and try to fight it, but look at that. The car is not having it. Too heavy. We let off the gas and give up, and now we lose a bit of time here. Make sure we don't hurt the car. Get back on the stage and just continue as always. We're at 3 right Titans 2 over this bridge. We're going to come in, just send it knowing that gets tighter into a 2 left long, which means it's a long, tight corner. Come in through here, 4 right Titans over small crest, which means we're not going to see the track over this bit right here until we crest. There it is. And now 5 left long. It means we're going to speed it up a little bit. I know I can send it, especially with that 60 call. We've got free range, free space, and look at that. Straight stage ahead of us. Just pedal to the metal. Through dip, keep right. We do exactly that. Through the dip, keep right. So we go over that little kink there, turn that kink into a straightaway, just keep it penned. And now we've got a lot of momentum. We heard a caution call into 3 left, which is why that caution came in. We're going fast. We need to slow it down for a 3. And again, down into a 3 right Titans. Look how much tighter some of these turns are as opposed to Finland. We never had many instances where we would be going fast and then have to tear it down quickly. But here in Scotland, the pace of the stage is ever changing. Look at that, right back into quite a bit of speed and then slam the brakes into a 2 right. Ever changing pace. Listening to the notes is extremely important here, as we learned. Had a couple sketchy moments here in this first stage, but relatively clean. And now we're going to see how much time we lost with that little cliff incident. And we ended up recovering 6 seconds behind the winner of the stage. Tires locked up, coming to a stop there, so we're sideways in the track. But we actually finished 7th. But in rally, it's not about your actual finishing position, it's all about time. So for us to be in 7th, but only be about 6 seconds behind first place, not an awful start. We're going to go into the second stage, see if we can improve, and let's see what happens. So, loading into the second stage here in Scotland. We saw this one in the preview. This is the big one. Pretty much 8 miles long, almost 1,000 feet of elevation change. And for the sake of my sanity and not live commentating an entire stage this long, I'm going to let this one be raw audio, and we'll bounce back to the commentary in the next one. Enjoy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 left, opens extra long, caution slow in turn, 1 right uphill. Opens, 4 right, very long, tightens 3, extra long, keep in, tightens of a small crest. Into 3 left, tightens, and keep right. Into 3 left, very long, tightens, and 4 right, very long, tightens, ditch outside. Into 4 left, 40. Slowing, 3 right, and turn square right, don't cut. Into 6 left long, 130. 5 left over bumps, 70. 4 right, very long, opens over crest past junction and tightens keep in. 50. Short 5 left, open 60, over double crest, and 6 left long of a dip, slow in 40, 5 left, tightens 3, 100, deceptive, 4 left long of a crest, tightens, 50, 5 right, tightens, into 5 left, caution, tightens, narrow short 3 right, and 6 left, very long, tightens 3 long, 40, 1 right long, don't cut, rocks inside, 30, 4 left of a crest, 50, short 2 right of a crest, rock outside, 60, keep left of a small crest, into 3 left of a dip, 90, 3 left long, don't cut, rocks inside, 80, over bumpy crests, short 6 left, into 6 right, tightens 4 of a crest, very long, 50, short 4 left past junction, keep right of a jump, into 6 right, into late 5 left of a crest, don't cut, then keep right of a jump, 70, slowing 4 right of a crest, tightens sudden 3 left, don't cut, very long, rocks inside, 40, deceptive 3 right, tightens of a crest, 3 left, 4 right, 4 left past junction, into slow 3 right, very long, ditch outside, and slowing 4 right, into turn sudden square left, 50. Open hairpin right, don't cut, rocks inside, into 4 left tightens, and 6 right, into 5 left of a crest, very long, into caution 2 right, and 3 left tightens 2, 2 right, very long, don't cut, rocks inside, and 3 left of a crest, 60 downhill, 3 left long, into 6 right, extra long, caution tightens 3, and 4 left long, opens and tightens, into 4 right, to keep right of a junction, into 3 left, into slowing, caution 5 right long, tightens turn 1, extra long, and 3 left long, tightens, opens over small crest, 60, 2 right, opens long, and 2 left long, opens, 6 left, and long crest and sudden 4 left, and 3 right, slow in 80, 4 left long, 40, turn early 1 left tightens, 90, keep middle of a crest, and stay middle of a 60, to keep middle of a jump, 60, 5 left tightens 3, extra long, 70, small crest, into 3 right tightens, 70, early 4 right of a crest, 110 downhill, slow in 3 right long, tightens past junction, don't cut, and 5 left long, tightens keep in of a crest, into short 5 right, stay middle over 190, slow in 6 left at logs, into 6 right, 40, caution 3 left tightens, keep in, into short 6 right, 4 left, 6 right, 60, 3 left keep in long, 40, 3 right long, opens, keep right over 80, 6 left over bumps, into flat right, 70, keep middle of a jump, 60, caution 4 left, slow in 60, 2 right, tightens 1, very long, tightens don't cut, and keep middle of a small crest into fast 3 left, 50, 3 right long, tightens keep in, into 4 left long and 4 right, opens and tightens past junction, 40, caution deceptive, 3 right tightens of a crest, and 1 left, very long, keep in, into 5 right, 70, 6 right of a long crest tightens, 100, past logs, 6 left, extra long of a crest, 130, keep middle of a jump, to flat right of a bump, 80 past lay-by, flat left, 60, 4 right, 50, 6 left, 50, keep middle of a big bump jump, 60, caution, 6 right long, tighten short, 2. Into 2 left, extra long, opens and tightens, and 6 right opens, 50, 3 right tightens, keep in, to keep left of a 90, deceptive 4 right, tightens of a crest, caution, 6 left very long, tightens happy left, extra long, tightens, and 4 right long. Caution short 3 left of a crest, into unseen hairpin right, extra long, opens, to keep middle of a small crest, into 3 left, opens, 140, keep right of a jump, slow in 6 left long, don't cut, into 5 right, tightens 4 of a crest. 40, flat right, into 5 left of a crest. Opens and tightens 3 left long of a crest. And flat right of a bump and dip. Caution 70. Turn 3 left, tightens, don't cut. 4 right, 40, 5 right, extra long. 80, 6 right, into 4 left, don't cut, tightens long. 100, 6 right, very long, tightens, to keep middle of a 120, 6 left, tightens of a crest, into 6 right long, 50, flat right of a small crest, 70, 4 right of a crest, opens long, to keep middle of a crest and flat left. 50 past logs, small crest to flat left, 160, caution jump into short, 3 left, don't cut, 50, 4 left tightens, 60, 6 left of a crest, very long, caution tightens into 2 right, 1 left long, don't cut, opens 3, very long, tightens at end and keep right, into 4 left, opens to keep middle of a long crest. And keep right, into 4 left, opens to keep middle of a long crest. 70, 6 right of a dip, opens keep middle of a jump. 80, flat right, into 6 left, extra long, opens 150, keep middle of a jump. 60, 6 left, opens 60, keep middle of a crest into short, 6 left. Caution slow in 100 downhill, small crest and 2 right tightens, and turn square right, don't cut. Into 6 left, opens and tightens 5 left over finish, extra long, tightens 3, 50.
All right, y'all. So that happened. That was quite a stage of up and downs. We absolutely smacked a tree trunk, sent it off track quite a few times, losing focus, losing grip, just not a great stage for us. We're going to hope the damage to the car isn't
Stage
too
finished.
severe.
Well done.
And that well done was definitely our participation. Well done. We could have done way better. Lucky that the car's still running. You see, we're actually down at 5th. And the reason that is because if y'all notice, the sections where I wasn't flying off the track and just smacking trees, we were hauling. Quite a few high-speed sections on that course where we were moving with some gusto, and that might be the only reason we were able to stay even relatively competitive. Looking over the splits and the results of this rally, I just wanted to get a good sense of where I was ahead, where I wasn't, but answer was pretty self-explanatory. And look at that, we got body damage, broken headlights, and high engine temperature. That would lead me to believe that us smacking that tree trunk did damage our radiator. We're still 4th in the rally, but we're going to hope that we don't accrue a penalty from having to fix this car because we know there's damage. Let's go ahead and look at it. Loading into the 3rd stage, a little bit less than 4.5 miles, 564 feet of elevation, so by no means a flat stage. And we've got 30 minutes to fix this car in the dark. Mechanics, let's see what the problem is. Radiator damage, we suspected so. Heavy bodywork damage. And repairing both of those would put us into the penalty. Now it's decision time. Do we quick fix the bodyworks? We should fix the wheel geometry so we drive in a straight line. So we opt to leave the bodywork alone so we can fix the lights, the wheel geometry, and the radiator. And we're going to get a 15-second penalty. But I would rather have a 15-second penalty with a car that doesn't overheat and I can see with than the other option. So we're going to go ahead and throw these hard tires in the trash, give me the mediums back, and we're going to hope that this improves something, and we're going to come back with a commentary for this stage. So let's see what kind of trouble we can avoid this time to go around.
Long, good luck.
See the time for this stage, 5:11.8 is the current leading time. Let's see how we go as the lights go up.
2, 1,
dump the clutch, just launch this car through the dirt. And look how dark it is. Quite the dramatized darkness when you're racing in the forest. You'll see, even when we race towards dusk or at nighttime in Finland, when you're in the forest, it just looks so much worse. If you look in the sky, it's really not that dark, but directly ahead of us on the stage, it is very, very dark. So again, even more so, listening to the notes is very important because sometimes you can't even see what's coming up ahead of you. But let's go ahead and see how the rest of the stage goes. So far, relatively low speed, a lot of uphill, so in these slow cars, we're moving way slower than we usually do. Coming to the end of a little bit of a straight into a 3 right into an open hairpin left, get the car slowed down. And again, like I said, heavy front wheel drive, these hairpins are just going to be painfully slow. Just kind of drag it out, get through it as fast as you can into a 3 right opens line past logs, which means, like you see, opens long and there are logs on the inside. Try not to hit those. One right long, which means it's a sharp turn. Got to get it in there longer than you'd expect. They didn't really take that with the best line.
40. Keep left of a bump. Hit a 5 left long. Opens to keep middle of a small crest.
And there we go. Quite a bit of a lull and instructions or anything exciting there. Just a straight on the stage. And here we go into a 3 right. Get that slowed down over a crest. You can see after the accidents last stage, I have a little bit of a lack of confidence going into some of these corners. I almost totaled the car and almost did it again. I think I hit a rock with the tires on the inside right there. So far, no damage. We're just going to keep chugging along, try to win, try to get some time back. And look at that. We're up about a second and a half on the leader. So the pace is good, and we're not just sending the car past our current abilities, which is the pace that we should keep for this weekend. We don't have to win every race. We should focus on just finishing. Let's see how it goes. A little bit of a high-speed section into 2 pretty sharp corners. We kept it on the track, or the stage there, rather. And look at this. Hard charging, 60 into jump. How big of a jump is it? Not that big. A little bit of air there. You see him going back and forth over the stage. I'm having trouble keeping the car in a straight line, and that's because of that stage degradation that I was talking about. This stage is very dirty and slippery, so pairing that with a heavy car, it's all over the place. You'll see me fighting with the car this entire time. It's more of just a floating along the stage, hoping that we stay on the road. Sometimes we definitely don't, but once again, cutting the inside. I didn't hear a don't cut sign. Get lucky there are no rocks in there. We're really starting to get a little comfortable here. No incidents for a couple seconds. We're looking good. Speed is definitely picking up. We're going to get towards the top of 4th here, but we hear a 4 long. Slow the car down a little bit. Send it into a 3 right pass junction. Hard on the brakes. Try not to hit any of these logs. A lot of hazards on the side of the track at this point. And look at that. We're up almost 4 seconds. Continuing through this section with a lot of logs on the outside, it's definitely visually terrifying to see those fly past you at like 80 miles an hour, but we hear the calls. We have confidence in the car at this point. We're just going to keep it pinned and trust the calls, trust the car, trust the stage, see how far we can go. Get a little squirrely there, the rear end kicked out a little bit. It's easy to recover that in a front wheel drive though. If you just get on the power, the car will correct itself. You see us do that right there. Slow it down for this 3 right into a dip, and there it is. Quite the change in elevation rapidly. And so far, we're keeping good momentum. If you look on the left of that little stage tracker, we are currently having quite the gap to second, or I guess first place on this stage. We've yet to finish, so we don't know if we beat him yet. But look at this. Scotland is really becoming infamous for this at this point. Very, very fast sectors into a rapidly closing down section. See that 3 right, got the car slowed down, maybe too much. I was quite on the inside. Took out that rope. Ooh, get close to those logs on the inside. And then again, slow it down for a 2 left. Do we get it slowed down enough to avoid these logs as well? We do. Definitely intimidating, and look at that, up 12 seconds on first place for the stage at the moment. Our confidence is definitely showing. We have made minimum mistakes up to this point, but we know we could be faster, which is always what you got to think, right? You can always get better, and that's what we're saying. Maybe too much confidence. Dip on those cliffs that we see a lot of here, and I have trouble getting it into reverse. That's just a me error, but luckily we didn't hit that tree too hard. Hopefully there's no radiator damage again, because I don't believe we get to fix the car again this weekend. So we're going to keep charging. Look at that gap close on the left-hand side. That one mistake is going to lose us quite a bit of time. And let's see how we do for this last section of the stage. Right back again to the high speed, it seems. We've got a lot of 6 following crests over bumps, but no real turns. 5 right very long. We're just going to send it anyways, but then we hear that 4, so we're going to slow it down. Just let off the gas. Look how close we're getting to these logs at high speed. I can only imagine in the higher speed cars, this is going to be absolutely insane, but I really can't wait for it. But for now, we're still in our slower cars. We still got to make sure that we can even finish these events. And look at us right now. We are charging after our mistakes. 3 tightens over crest. That means you can't really see the turn. Trust the call. Slow it down. We see the finish line signs. We know we're almost there. 120 over bumps, which means we're probably just going to keep it pinned until we finish. And look at that. There they are. And that is an 8.5-second victory over second place on this stage. That's going to put quite the dent in the 15-second penalty we acquired at the service park. We're going to go ahead and go to the end here and see what the current gap is to first place, because after that stage, I'm feeling pretty good. Co-driver asked how the car felt.
Setup changes at the next service.
No, I do not want to make any changes at the next service because that one felt good. Stage results, 4th because of our penalties. So we actually still finished in 4th place technically, but you know, the damage was not as bad as it could have been. Are we going to look over the splits one more time, see how we did in the stage? Let's go ahead and check. And looking over the splits for this stage, we were faster in every single split, but specifically split 3, we had a 105.2, and the fastest I can see around us is a 112.5. So in that 3rd sector, we were absolutely hauling. And now look at this. We are 4th place overall, and only about 9 seconds off of 1st place. Can we make the ultimate comeback in this final stage and go on to win this rally after the abysmal second one? Let's find out. Stage 4, the final stage, 4.7 miles. Let's see how the elevation changes. 780 feet. It's by no means a flat one. And last time we were on a stage like this, it didn't go so well.
Starts middle of a 60, middle of a jump. Good luck.
You heard the start calls there. We're going to stay on board for this one. 5:19.9, which means we need about a 5:10. Look at the supporters. That guy's staring at me. He knows what's about to happen. Dump that clutch. We're going to lock in for this one. Middle over 60 into middle over jump. We see the flat line ahead of us, and it is daytime. We can see the stage a little bit better. We've got all the tools at our disposal to go ahead and just nail this stage. Let's see how we do. 3 right tightens. Get the car slowed down just a little bit. We know it tightens, so it's once you're in, you're not in, but didn't adjust well enough. A little bit of understeer there. No rocks on the outside. We got lucky. We heard that caution 3 right over junction, so we're going to slow it down. Don't cut so we don't hit that rock on the inside. And again, a lot of understeer. Don't hit anything major. Keep our speed. Got a little lucky yet again. 6 left into 6 right, which means we're going to keep it pinned. And then caution 3 left tightens, keep in. We're going to slow it down, downshift, keep in, just like that. Now we're listening to the calls a lot better, and look how much better we flow through this stage. 3 left, keep in long. Do we either listen to it again? Slow down, keep in. Boom, just like that. 3 right. Try not to understeer into the logs. Fail. Get a little love tap of the logs. Luckily, about the big car, it's not going to take those hits as bad. No major damage, feels like. Caution 4 left, slow in 60 into 2 right. That's why we had to slow down. You see it right here. We're going to hit the brakes. 2 into 1. Could have just called that a hairpin, and I probably would have taken it correctly, but we'll see. It's going to power out of these stages. 3 right tightens, keep in. We are up 9 seconds. So right now it looks like we're in the good mood. And oh, clip a tree trunk on the outside. We might have a flat from now. We'll see if we get unlucky. 3 right tightens over crest into a 1 left. We're really going to slow the car down here. Try not to understeer. We're really fighting it. Power out 6 right over long crest tightens. We're just going to lock in, pedal to the metal 100, which means we're really going to be flying. And let's see if this is going to be one of those high-speed sections that we have to deal with. 130. It's definitely going to be a fast one. Keep middle into jump, flat right over bump, which means we might catch some air. Another distance call. We're going to be flying. Look at this speed. 4 right. We know what's coming. We're going to get it slowed down just a little bit. Love tap of the brakes. Throw it in there. Stay on the stage. Into jump over 6 right long tighten 2. And you'll see, just like he called it, it starts off as a 6 and then slows into a 2 really quick. And now we have a 2 left. Get that car turned in, power through once we know we've made it, and it looks like we're flowing decently so far. Can we maintain our time advantage? Keep it on the track through that one right there. 4 right tightens over crest. We don't really see the corner, but we know what it is. Send it there using all of the stage. Hairpin left, really get the car slowed down here. Try not to understeer. Just yank that steering wheel. We've kind of learned that even though it's front wheel drive, if we just send it in, it does help a little bit. Hairpin right up 16 seconds. We have such an advantage right now. Slow the car down again. A little bit of time, a little bit of trouble slowing it down there, but we managed to get it turned in. Coming out of the hairpin, just rag out that first gear to get our acceleration up, and look at this, right into an open section. 6 left long, cut. Don't cut, actually. Made sure not to do that. Into 5 right, into 4 right. We all know what's coming up, and look at this. There's 2 turns, and then here's going to come the 5, and there it is. You know, the cars are starting to come a little bit in advance now, which means we should be moving faster. And here we have a 3 don't cut. This is that section where we messed up last time, that little split in the road. We managed to get a little bit better that time. And here we have another 4 left don't cut. We hear that. We're going to stick to the outside, hit hard on the brakes, and that's why we didn't cut. Look at that, logs inside. And then 120. Once again, flying 6 left tightens over crest. But if he doesn't call it as anything else, we're going to keep it pinned. Turn these little mini turns on the road into just one long straightaway by using all of the track. And here we go, 4 right opens long. Are we even going to tap the brakes for this one? Let's find out. Absolutely not. Just send it in there. We've got confidence in the car now. 22-second lead. We have really found our group in this stage, and as long as we don't mess up big time, we might have ourselves the comeback. Send it over the jump, ignore the turns. Look at that confidence. Almost ends poorly for us. Clip that little outside, ride it for a couple seconds, but again, no damage. Even if we have a puncture, we're very far into the stage at this point. We just have to keep it on the track, and we will win. One more low-speed section. Can we keep it on the track? Listen to the calls. Focus now. 70. Accelerate through the gears into 4th, and look at this. Keep it pinned. Do we have what it takes? We're so close. A little bit of squirreliness over that jump right there. Do we care? No, we do not. Look at this. Very high speed. Absolutely flying right now into jump, into another 6 left call. Slow in 100. You hear me start tapping the brakes there. We're going to get a downshift in the 3rd. One more time into 2nd. Really get the car slowed down here into square right. We know about our lead. Make sure we make these turns. Not trying to do anything crazy. Absolutely floor it coming out of this last turn. And look at this. We can see the end. Can we see the victory? It looks like we can. Let's see what we get. And that is a 26-second victory on this stage. Absolute dominance when it mattered most. Let's go. Look at that. You know we're hyped about that one. And we get the car stopped here. The fists are still shaking.
Yes, we are the champions.
And you heard him. We are the champion. Hard work really does pay off. Made quite the comeback there. Let's go ahead and look at it. There it is. Ended up winning the rally by quite a bit because of how dominant that stage performance was. Absolutely killed them in all of the stage splits, that is. Once again, a very strong split 3. That's where we come alive, I've noticed. Split 3 is when we really find our groove. About a 10-second difference in just that split alone. Something similar in split 2, and there it is. Look at the event time. We won it up. The only person with the DS21 up at the top. No one else has the courage like we do. But look at that. We have the confidence. We're going to send that absolute boat through the forest, and there we are at the top step of the podium. Nobody else is up here, but, you know, we're at the top. And there it is, C Racing, another 30 points, 4-hour total this season, and about 50 grand netted to the team. We will remember that when it comes to making upgrades, and we unlocked engine tuning 3, meaning the car is only going to get faster. It looks like at the moment, we are in a great place to win this championship overall. 2 victories out of a 6 rally championship. We're looking good. Did okay in Scotland. Look at those results. First and first 60, but look at that, Jay King has finished behind us in every race. Looks like Jay King is our Chick Hicks. Let's hope he doesn't find a way to throw us off the stage. But look, we've won in Finland, we've won in Scotland, and after this, we're going to Argentina. And look at that little sneak peek there. Argentina is an unforgiving rally. If we had trouble in Scotland, let's hope we don't bin it in Argentina, but that will have to be found out in the next episode. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really hope y'all are enjoying this series, and I can't wait to keep it going. As always, if you enjoy, please make sure to heel toe that like and subscribe combo, and I will catch y'all in the next one.